Hey, what's going on everybody? It's ETAPRIME back here again with another Steam Deck video, and today we're going to be testing out the newly released PC version of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. And the cool thing here is it's actually Steam Deck verified day one. I'm a huge fan of the Ratchet & Clank franchise. I've played through all of them from PS2 up to PS5. This was the last one that was released on PS5, and now we've got it on PC. I think Sony has definitely given us some bangers here over on PC, and in the future I'd love to see them port some more Insomniac games over, like the full library for Ratchet & Clank, and especially Jax and Daxter. I think that would be awesome. But here it is, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart running on the Steam Deck, and I'm just using the stock settings. Like I mentioned, this is Steam Deck verified. Haven't changed anything yet, but we're going to see if we can take it up to 60. Out of the box, at least the way it's set up for me, we're at 30 FPS, and I believe settings are at medium. We've got it at 800p, and FSR is set to 30 FPS dynamic, so it is downscaling from 800p if it needs to. And even at 30 FPS, this game feels super smooth. I know it's hard to translate to a YouTube video, but I actually wouldn't mind playing through this at 30 FPS on the Steam Deck. Haven't seen it dip below yet, and yeah, I mean, this is a really nice experience. We've got a lot going on. Got our blasters going, enemies on screen, bolts flying everywhere, and it's running great. This is really amazing to see it running like this day one. But I completely understand that there's some people out there that just don't want to play games at 30 FPS, and it does make a huge difference. Going from 30 to 60, at least to my eye, just makes it feel a lot smoother. Heck, even 30 to 45 FPS makes a big difference. So we're going to head into the settings. As you can see, we're at 800p. We're going to head down here to FSR, and we're just going to turn it to performance. We're also going to take the settings from medium to low. And I'll tell you, I mean, on these smaller screens, going from low to medium on a lot of games, at least to my eye, doesn't make a huge difference. And I can already tell you that this is so much smoother. FPS is up there towards the top right-hand corner. And obviously, we're not quite at a steady 60. I don't think we're going to get this at a real steady 60 on the Steam Deck, but we can get pretty close with it. Now, like I mentioned, even going up from 30 to 40, 45 here feels a lot smoother. And I think what we could do with this game is FSR set to performance or even dynamic 45, low settings, lock it down at 45, and have a really great time with it. There are a few more settings that we could change here. We only went to low, and FSR is at performance. We could go to very low with the overall settings, and we've still got one more setting on FSR. We can take that resolution scale even lower, but it does take a big hit on visual fidelity. We're going to go to Ultra Performance. And yeah, so we're getting those blur blobs. And I've seen this at low settings on Spider-Man Remastered with the Steam Deck and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Taking it up to medium might fix that, but what we're going to do here is just set a dynamic resolution scale at 60. We will be using FSR 2.1. And I think, yeah, you know, day one with this game, the best we're really going to get out of this is 45 FPS with it looking pretty normal. It feels great, and right now we're getting an average of around 48. So I'd say safe bet on the Steam Deck with Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, at least right now, would be low settings. We've got dynamic resolution scale set to 60, but I would take that to 45. And then from the Steam Deck, we can totally change the refresh rate of the built-in screen to 45 FPS. Now that's really only if you want to do 45 FPS. Again, 30 FPS with this game still feels really smooth, and we can go to medium settings with it set up like that. So it really depends on how you want to play this, but it is very, very playable on the Steam Deck day one, which is absolutely amazing. Of course, once more people get their hands on this game with the Steam Deck, we will see some more optimizations from the devs, and if anything major happens, I will make another video or post it in my community section. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you've got any questions or you want to see anything else running on the deck, just let me know in the comments below. And like always, thanks for watching.